now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
And a quick throw here that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 20 yards the game now on the catch and run.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So 5 yards here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. That is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. He'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are once again back in front.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. That's good work at the hole and finish in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Boy, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 4. And down he goes goes. The 49ers get there. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here we go on second and 12.
That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught at the 25. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Looking to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay,
most
Coach,
of the starters are likely done. These coaching staffs getting ready to evaluate the youngsters in the second half. And to call the remainder of this preseason opener, we go back
a dangerous
to Brandon
return
Gaudin.
man showing it here.
And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The 49er offense set to go. Number 3. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down. They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
To about the 26 here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but